Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty from A to Z. Today I am super excited because I have another fresh find freak out for you. I have been on the hunt for these particular items forever, it seems like. I knew they've been out, but I just could not find them anywhere. And finally, I found them at my local Rite Aid and I just was super excited. And what I am talking about is the Wet n Wild limited editions. I believe this collection is called And the Style Award Goes To. So they have some nail polishes and a couple palettes. I got all but 2 of the nail polishes and I got both of the palettes. So let's just jump right into it right now. The first palette is called Walking the Red Carpet and it looks like this. Right there, it's got a lot of nice neutrals. And then they just, you know, blow your mind and throw in these random, gorgeous, goldy colors here. So pretty. Love them. And these shadows are definitely the Wet n Wild quality that I've come to expect and love and be overjoyed with. But I'll insert a picture of some swatches here. I really am excited to try this. The colors are really creamy. You can never go wrong with neutrals. I have so many neutrals in my collection, but at the same time they have these awesome goldy metallic colors which I am so excited to try. So this palette really got me going. I was excited. But this one I was even more excited. This palette is called Flirting at the After Party. And it just looks like this here, and it's got these gorgeous purpley colors, blues, pinks, which for spring I'm just like, yeah girl, so excited. Here's a better look at those colors there. And I will insert another picture of some swatches for you. But these colors, again, super creamy, nice and pigmented. Really beautiful. And these purpley colors are the Pantone color of the year is Radiant Orchid. I'm sure you've heard. And these colors here definitely are right up that alley. I mean, that beautiful purpley pinky sort of color. And for spring, these are the colors that I just gravitate towards immediately. I've already busted into this palette, and the look I'm wearing today is incorporating that palette. Basically what I did is I took the eyelid color on the left side right under the brow bone right here, and I did sort of a cut crease with that and then blended it out with some of those pinky, purpley, Radiant Orchid sort of colors. I used the pale pink color all over my lid, the whiter color under my brow bone, and I thought it turned out beautifully. I think it's a great spring look. Nice and simple, but the colors pack such a punch. I just love them so much. And for the nail polishes, I've watched a lot of reviews. Like I said, I've been looking for these products for a long time. So there's 2 colors I didn't get. One is like a grayish color, and it looks like it's the darkest color out of all of them. But when you swatch it, it's this really sheer toned gray. So I didn't go for that one. It was way too sheer. I like my colors to be more opaque. And then the other one is like a taupey color, which really was nice and beautiful, and it's very opaque when you swatch it. But I have so many taupes in my collection, I just skipped it. But the colors I did get, I'll start with this one here. It's called Sophisticated Lady. And it's just this really pretty pinky metallic color. And I've been going through my nail polish recently, and I've noticed that basically every color I have is just a solid opaque color. And I have some glitters and stuff like that too, but I have very few like metallic sort of shades. So I'm trying to like branch out and do some different things. And these colors are really perfect for that because they're nice, light, bright colors that I would already choose for spring, but their sheens are really different. And even though they have kind of a metallic satiny finish, they're definitely opaque. You only need a couple coats and you get a nice opaque finish, but you still get that nice metallic sheen. The only one that I have that really isn't metallic, it's more your classic opaque sort of shade, is Candid Affair. And it just looks like that. It's this really nice pale purpley sort of color. Love that. Then this one is called Champagne Toast. And the name honestly is quite fitting. It's just this pretty light champagne goldy sort of color. Again, on the metallic side, but nice and opaque after just a couple coats. And this color I was quite excited about, called Elegance. It's white, but again, it's got that metallic satiny sheen to the finish. And again, very opaque after just a couple coats. So I'm super excited about that one as well. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you see these out in the store, definitely pick them up. I think they're all worth it. Wet n Wild is so cheap. I think the palettes were $4.99, just like the normal 8-pan palettes from Wet n Wild. And the nail polishes were $1.99, just like all their other Mega Last polishes. So I think it's super worth it for the price. You get such great quality product. So this is another fresh find freak out that I just couldn't wait to share with you guys. But before I go, I just wanted to share one last thing. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I got these at Rite Aid. And I went to a different Rite Aid kind of on the other side of my town, and I noticed this brand that I never saw before, and it was called Black Radiance. So I'm looking through, and then all of a sudden, I see these 8-pan palettes that look exactly like Wet n Wild. And I kind of freaked out, to be honest with you. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. Because obviously they have to have some kind of relation. I mean, they look almost completely identical. So I picked, there was 3 different palettes, but I picked this one up. It was the one that kind of spoke the most to me. But when I came home and I was looking on the back here, both of them, Wet n Wild and Black Radiance, are distributed by Markins Beauty Products. So basically, they're made by the same company. So I'm sure it's pretty much the same product. You know, they use the same chemical makeups, the same packaging, etc., etc. So I was super excited when I found this. This palette is called Downtown Browns. And I'll just show you what it looks like here. It just has a lot of nice neutrals, kind of more metallic sort of shades. I think there might be a couple mattes in here, but kind of maroon, purpley colors. Just really, really was intrigued by this palette. And again, it's the same Wet n Wild quality that I'm used to. Nice pigmentation, they go on really nicely. So I definitely plan to go back to this Rite Aid and pick up the other 2 palettes. But before I left, I just had to share this with you. So if you do see this company, Black Radiance, and you notice the eyeshadow palettes and say, hey, I know something that looks quite similar to that, you are not wrong. And the quality is there, so if you are interested in any of the shades you see, pick them up. You will not be disappointed. All right, so that's it for this Fresh Find Freakout. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, Beauty from A to Z. I put out at least 1 video a week. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.